The game is called Gerda, A Flame in Winter, which I've decided to play today, and I've got the wrong mouse. I apologize for that, but just 1 second. So, this game has a very, very interesting, obviously, story. And, yes, apply the settings. No music, please. Thank you. And I am curious. I'm completely curious how it works. And what this is about, high, low, that's all. VSync is on, that's okay. Controls, accessibility, that sounds good. Do we have any analytics about, yeah, I want to opt out. We rely on anonymous data to learn and to improve the game. We can only see the data. Are you sure you, no, okay, keep it. High tutorials, nope. Dyslexia-friendly text. Oh, that's actually nice. Maybe you should turn this on. For everyone who has that problem with dyslexia, I like that idea of this. That's very nice of the developers. Notebook sertting. What is sertting? I think tab. Video, primary, full screen, high. Okay, we are good. We are good. Voice over. Everything is 80. That's cool. It sounds very wintry, right? So we have two parts of the game. One is Gerda's story, and the second one is Liva's story. Liva's story is actually a DLC. Let me show this. There's one DLC which I have, and that is Liva's story. I'm curious what that one is about, but we go to Gerda first, because Gerda, she's the name giver of this game, so yeah, let's go in there. Let me have a sip of tea again. Very, very good. So, yeah, play Gerda's story. So, play as Gerda Larsen, a young nurse living a quiet life under the Nazi occupation. In the winter of 1945, as the war draws to an end and tensions are high, Gerda's life will be turned upside down. She'll find herself torn between her community and a desperate quest to save her loved ones. So, yeah, the name already, Gerda Larsen, gave me a hint that she's Danish, maybe. So, let's see. New game. Let's see. What is this about? December the 39, okay. There's a choo-choo. Hi. Hi, train. It's definitely hand-painted, I think. Looks pretty. Had a good start to the weekend, thank you. I hope you had a good start to your weekend as well. Yes, I did. A very interesting one, Tanya. Who's this? Is this Gerda? I hope so. Station looks the same as ever. Okay. What is this? Compassion inside wit. Reading dialogue. Click the left mouse button or space to progress the dialogue. Okay. I wonder how much the town has changed since I was here last. Gerda! Anders! Uh-oh. Nice. Okay. You can select an option by clicking it or pressing 1 to 4. I think I'll go with clicking, thank you. I can't believe you're finally home. How was the journey? It was alright. There were quite a few people on the train, so I had to stand up most of the way. I suppose everyone is hurrying home for Christmas. Hi, Petorista. Would a surprise cheer you up? A surprise? Let's call it an early Christmas present. But first, guess which hand it is in. Left or right? I don't know. Petorista, I don't know how you did it, but yeah, this game. I don't know how you did it. What do we go, left or right? Let's go for left. The left one. And the lady is correct. It's a scarf. Do you like it? I wasn't sure if... Oh, it's lovely, thank you. So lovely, in fact, that I'm going to put it on right this instant. Okay. How'd I look? Like a force to be reckoned with. Say it wasn't easy, took me like 20 minutes this time. Epiturista, yeah, you just charge for overtime, definitely. Oh, Mäuschen, there you are. hi. I'm sorry, I wasn't here to help you get off the train. I had to assist some passengers on the other platform. Herr Klein, it's good to see you. Hello, Anders. Likewise. Papa, do you notice anything different about me? Different? Well, now let's see. Did you do something with your hair? You're getting close. Well, then, oh, is that a new scarf you're wearing? Yes, and Anders gave it to me just now. Well, it looks mighty fine on you, Mäuschen. Do you think your mother would like a scarf like that? I'm sure she'd love it. How is she, by the way? I assume she's turned the house upside down because we're coming for dinner. Oh, yes, she practically chased me out with her broom. So I took an early shift at the station. That way I could also be here when you arrived. Though I suppose this young man here beat me to it. Now let me take your suitcase, dear. No, allow me. Anders, Papa, or I take it myself? I can help myself. Oh, there's really no need. I don't mind carrying it on my own. Nonsense, we can't let you do that. What kind of gentleman would we be? Not to mention how it would look to everyone else. I have to agree. Darling, you've had quite the journey. Please allow us to do this for you. Oh, all right. Go ahead, Anders. The level of confidence a person has in you first affects what you can persuade that person to do. During conversations, the right side of the screen will show changes to the trust of people. Change it. Okay. He has not much trust. Well, okay. I'm on it. But trust can be gained and lost, even in the same conversation. Gaining the trust of one person can sometimes come at the cost of another's. Heave-ho, off we go. Okay. Papa looks a bit hurt, yeah. What is this now? 20 minutes. Petrista, you are... Let's try to cheer him up. What does this mean? Chance rolls. Okay. Some choices have an uncertain outcome and depend on the chance roll. A successful chance roll will yield a positive outcome. Failing a chance roll gives an unexpected or negative outcome, but still moves the story forward. Okay. Oh, Papa, please don't be upset. I didn't want you to carry my heavy suitcase. Oh, you're right. Your old man just has a hard time letting go of his little girl. Well, you'll be happy to know that she's staying right here in Tinglev. You can always come visit. That I will, Mäuschen. That I will. Now, we can't keep the young man waiting for too long. Okay. Everyone ready to go? Moin, Herr Klein. Taking off for the day. Indeed. I'm celebrating my daughter's return from the big city. Ah, that's right. The young lady here is officially a nurse now. And I hear rumors about wedding belts, too. I suppose there was no need for that education after all, eh? Actually, I'm going to help out at Dr. Lindholm's clinic. I see. How very, modern. Herr Klein, will we be seeing you at the party rally this Thursday? Certainly. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Splendid. Well, I'll leave you to it then. Okay, there's a party rally coming up. Are you a member of the party now, Papa? I am. Your Uncle Klaus persuaded me to join last week. Which one? I'm not sure. Let's take this one. But why? They think we have a real chance of moving the border further north. But what about Mom? What did she have to say? Your mother is still getting used to the idea, but she'll come around. With all due respect, Herr Klein, how can you support a party that endorses Nazi values? Those values are not why I joined. The party, it's offering us a real chance to get our land back. I'm sorry, sir, but I have to disagree. We might only be 10 kilometers from the German border, but last I checked, Tinglev is a part of Sønderjylland. And Sønderjylland is a part of Denmark. Listen here, young man. You're not old enough to know the history of this area. Oh no, this is getting heated. What do I say? Aye. Impossible. Impossible. Oh, wow. I think we want to be better friends with Anders instead of Daddy. Yeah, let's go against Daddy. Papa, that's in the past. Again, a chance roll can be easier or harder based on the trust the character has in you. Items, knowledge, and other stats can also affect chance roll. Okay. Why do we keep digging this up? You're too young to understand, Mäuschen. This is about culture and nationality. About feeling like a stranger in your own home. Oh, -1 with Germans. Hey, the level of affinity you have with the faction and the people who belong to it. How well you understand them and their spirit. During conversations, the right side of the screen will show changes in your relation with different factions, okay? Sure, it can't be that bad. Well, I suppose we will have to disagree on that matter, son. Listen, let's not spoil the Christmas piece. The news about the war in the rest of Europe is bad enough as it is. How about we go home and enjoy the delicious dinner Mom prepared for us? You're right there. There's no use arguing about this. Besides, the war is so far away, it'll never reach us here. This is Denmark after all. Yeah, If you knew. Compassionate insight and wit. Factions. Okay.
But war did come. Only a few months later, on April 9th, 1940, German forces crossed the Danish border.
Yeah.
In towns like ours, German only a generation before, the occupiers were received warmly. In other towns, with hostility. Within 2 hours, the government capitulated. Within 4, the fighting stopped. The king gave a speech, urging calm and cooperation to avoid needless bloodshed. Most of us listened. For years, life moved along normally, if a bit uncertain. And some of us delayed our lives, waiting for the war to end. Only a few upstarts, mostly communists and young students, made trouble for the Germans, with limited public support. But then, in 1943, the winds of war blew in from the east, and German supremacy no longer seemed assured. Then more Danes began to rise up, and the occupation became more violent. The Germans disbanded the Danish military, took over our police, and began shooting those who rose against them. But neither side had clean hands.
Fair.
The resistance executed informants, snitches, and collaborators. Danes fought against Danes. Even in our little rural hamlet, the soldiers came. The Gestapo came. The war bared its bloody fangs. Abroad, German lines were collapsing, their forces folding under Allied advance. But our town was a powder keg ready to explode. We knew the war would be over soon. We only had to keep our heads down a little longer.
Okay, so that is what it was about. Second World War in Denmark. That is actually a topic that has not been much dealt with, I think. Oh, look at this beautiful building. February 1945. So this is 6 years later, obviously, because it was 39 earlier. Huh. Ow. What's going on? Sorry. Just stumbling my way through an early morning. I didn't mean to wake you, dear. What time is it? Goodness gracious, it's only 4. What on earth are you doing up this early? Peter promised the customer we'd have his car repaired before lunch. Yeah. Can't afford to lose any customers. But couldn't you keep your wife warm a little longer? It's freezing in here. You know I'd love to, but that customer's going to be really cranky if we don't get his car fixed on time. No, don't get up. I've left you some breakfast. Have a lovely day, darling. I'll make sure to feed the chickens before I leave. Okay. So this is our house. Obviously. What can we do here? Oh, I'll never get back to sleep. I might as well get up and see about breakfast. How to stay here? Okay. WASD. To interact with any point of interest, simply click on it. You can also move closer until it becomes highlighted and press space. Okay. Letter from Mom. She used the nice paper. Mom has been sending me letters every week since she moved to Copenhagen. I can't stop myself from wondering, would she have moved if Papa hadn't joined the party? That's a good question. Use the door. I should tidy the house and make something to eat. While exploring, click on Gerda or press G to be reminded of the current goal. This is G. Okay. Good to know. What are you? You are breakfast. Here's something. My journal. Mother gave it to me. I keep all of my notes here. Take it. How did it get all the way here? Open your diary by clicking the icon in the top left corner. What tab? Okay. This is about the theory behind all this. Home Guard Division, created by the German minority in response to the increased acts of sabotage against local German-owned businesses, okay? Folks, we have Dieter, this is Daddy, 51, station worker, okay. Anders, 26, a mechanic, and Gerda is a nurse, 25. Okay. How do I get out of here? Can I just click here? No. She's stuck. Okay. Can I turn this, by the way? Nope, no chance. What is this? I can double click. Okay. Porridge, a hearty way to start the day. Sounds good. Get some breakfast. Oh, Anders, prepare me some porridge for me. But the stove has gone out. Need to find something to light this, yeah. Conditions. Some options are locked unless you have the right item, knowledge, relation, or trust level. Okay. I think the matches are in the living room. Okay, where is the living room? Is this the living room? Yes, here. Handy in these dark times, definitely. Ah, here we are. Okay. Yes, light the stove. If you choose an option that requires a certain item, that item is usually consumed in the process. Okay, makes sense. There we go. Oh, there's a bit of sugar left. Add it now at the end. How do you make porridge usually better? I think at the end, right? Add it at the end. It's the proper way. Okay. I can tidy up a little while I wait. This place is getting messy. Okay. Sometimes you need to act quickly or carefully. A progress bar will appear in the top right corner. The bar increases when you interact with the environment and talk with people. When the bar fills up, some opportunities might close. Okay. Take this one. Couch pillows. We sat in front of the fire last night. I should put the pillows back where they belong. Okay, do it. Anders drawings. Illustration of sparrows, finches, and a snooty-looking duck. Anders must have stayed up late drawing these. I'll just square them up nice and neat. Okay. Porridge should be done boiling. I better let it burn. But a tidy house is happy house. Yeah, go eat the porridge first. There's no food to ruin. Smells wonderful. Now to add the sugar and let it cool off. It shouldn't take long in this weather. While I wait, I'll see if Anders has left yet. I didn't get to say a proper goodbye. Perhaps he's still feeding the chickens. Perhaps. Yeah, these are gone. Oh, Anders forgot his coat. He must be freezing. Hope I can still catch him. Let's see. Let's take the coat. Mothballed and ragged. Okay. What's this? There's something in the inner pocket. It's a ration stamp. Anders must have forgotten to give it to me. It'll make for a good excuse to visit the market after work today. Okay. Yeah, these are gone. These options. Anders needs his code. Yeah, I know. Here's nothing. There we go. The cold winter air is seeping in through the cracks. Let's open it. So the question is now, where are those chickens? Christmas tree. O Tannenbaum, how shriveled are their branches. We should chop this up for firewood. Yeah, we should. Later. Water pump, it's frozen. Useless until we chip off the ice. Okay. There's Anders. The chickens have got him surrounded. Oh, you didn't need to get up. Sometimes people react to you based on your previous actions. And on past events, you can recognize this by a small text in the top of the speech bubble. Okay. Did you at least find the porridge I left for you? I did, thank you. It's just cooling off now. I couldn't sleep. Are you worrying about the chickens again? I'm just afraid it's too cold for them out here. They'll be warm enough. But will you? You left this inside, silly. When you get or lose something important, a pop-up in the top left corner. Okay. Yes, hello, Didol. A wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Friday to you. And to you too, Relaxor. Oh, Christmas is over. Yes, it is. Just turned up for some Tannenbaum. Yes, you did, Relaxor. Just in time. So afraid at you if I saw you live. Oh, Didol, I'm live. 1500 as usually. But thank you is the thought that counts. Who does not know that Didol is a streamer? Please correct that opinion. Didol is a streamer and he plays Lies of P at the moment. And yeah, awesome streamer actually. Didol, oops. I put myself back. Let's continue the game. So, we lost an item. Funny for sure knows that I stream. Yeah, Didol. I do too, but some people don't. I assume. So yeah, go there, leave him a follow, do that. Didol is awesome. Okay, if you click it, you can get more information in your journal. Where are the... Where are the... item thingies? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, thank you, dear. That's better. I don't know what I was thinking. Listen, Gerda. Oh, that must be the boys. I just need to wrap up here. Could you let them know I'll be along in a minute? Peter and Torben came to pick up Anders. Those two are always bickering or smoking, usually both. Okay. That's nice of them, I think. Where are they? How do I find them? Do I have a map? No. There they are. Gerda doesn't go straight. There's a chair and tables, or the other way around. Hi guys. Good morning, boys. Why the full detail? Morning, Gerda. Torben's giving us a lift today. Those damn Germans suspended my license. Same old crap about fuel shortages. It's ridiculous. Don't forget Gerda's half German, Peter. Well, I didn't mean it like that. I was only talking about the blasted Nazis. I have to justify my license every single week now. They certainly can be overzealous. Relation with the faction? Oh, wow. -1 with the occupation, okay. If you do something in support or against them, even if no one from the faction is present. Hey, okay, I have to be careful. I'd say, the sooner they're out of here, the better. I wouldn't be too loud about that. You never know who's listening these days. They'll hardly care about the gossip of a nurse and a mechanic. That's what you think. I need a smoke. Peter, let me a light, will ya? It's the least you could do since I'm driving you around all morning. What happened to your sense of Danish generosity? I can't afford to be generous. Give me a light. I'm gonna run out of matches. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, I've got a light. Sometimes you must choose between an uncertain chance roll with the potential to yield high gains and an option with conditions that can cost you stats. Wait, I need to read that out. That is insane. Wait. Items but ensure a positive effect. On an option with no cost but a more neutral outcome. This worked. So with Peter we have now 1. With Torben we have 0. Still. Okay, we'll see. So, Epitorista. Oh, yes, that is a great question. You know there is no clear answer of love and hate when you're talking about that. Some people see love with just being kind or just being just something where they find comfort, and others would hate that I'd rather have something to do in their life and have an unexpected life. Therefore, Apex Legends should burn. Yes, exactly. And all those other things, games are made by people who put a lot of effort into it and lots of love. That's why giving love to all the games is very... Yes, interesting. Great stream. Yes, Tanya, definitely. Okay, so, facts, fuel shortages. What do we have? Gasoline has been rationed as early as September 1939. Wait, what? You have also electricity shortages, Tino? Oh, it's spreading everywhere in Europe. Thanks, Gerda. See, that's a real pal. Oh, stuff it, Torben. Okay, we are friends now. Good morning, fellas. That's what Gerda said, but I'm not sure this qualifies as morning yet. Shaping up to be a long day. Let's get started then. I'll drop you off at the auto shop on my way to the market. Got some work there today? Could be, but slim pickings, I'd wager. You fellas get in the car. I'd like to say goodbye to my wife. Okay. It's going to be a long day at the shop. Well, perhaps I'll pick you up something nice at the market then. You're awfully sweet. I have my moments. Must be the cold. Now get inside before you catch something. Have a good day, sweetheart. Oh, cute. Okay. So, he's level 10. Gerda, Yes? Love you, sweetie. Love you too, silly. Okay. If Peter is not...
When the war came to Denmark, we were not forced out of our homes, and soldiers did not point their guns at us, but scarcity made itself known. Our lives became more muted, and our indulgences became more and more modest, until a pinch of sugar became a luxury. Still, we had a livelihood, and the simple pleasures of life remained to us, perhaps painted stronger than ever before.
Just how I feel about this one. One mental energy will be charged depending on your choice. Mental energies can be spent to overcome difficult situations. Well... Well... I knew the war had been harder on those abroad, but it was difficult to feel the impact from the comfort of cozy home. Could not bring myself to care about the wider war. Only wanted to keep my head down until the war was over. That was the safest path. Or the Nazis had arrived under the guise of friendship. But I didn't take a genius to see how fragile the mask was. Well, just keep your head down. I think that's the best option.
I didn't bring myself to care about the wider war. I only wanted to keep my head down until it was over. That was the safest path.
Inside tour. That's good. Nice. So now we have a map, obviously. The game saves when I enter the map screen. Okay, good to know. Now we're February 2nd, 45. Electricity is also a problem in South Africa. There was a time last year that we had load shedding 3 times a day, minus 2 hours to 4 hours at a time. Yeah, we have that problem here in Europe too nowadays, Tanya, but luckily here in Finland we have not had it yet. But yeah, it's a house-made problem in Europe, all of Europe. Actually, I think we can... No, I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, it's a house-made problem.
I'm a little earlier than usual, but I'm sure the doctor won't mind. There are always patients who come knocking as soon as the cock crows.
That's cool. So let's go to work. That's obviously work. Left clinic. Let's see if the good doctor has opened the clinic yet. Okay. Just another day at work. What is this about? My face had turned ruddy from the crisp morning air as I finally arrived in Tinglev. I think I remember Tinglev. Tinglev has a station, train station where I once was. Well, viewer, Didol, if I had known that, but yeah, I heard also that you streamed this morning, but this morning I was grocery shopping, so I couldn't. But next time I will be there, I hope. Let's see. Bicycle. It's a bit rusty, but otherwise in good condition. I suppose it's a bit risky to leave it here unattended. On the other hand, this is Tinglev. Yeah, it is risky. There's the clinic, but here are people. Let's not go there. I see Papa's part of the street patrol today. We haven't talked in a while. He's with his German army buddies. I could go say hello, but it might draw some unwanted attention. I think she should say hello. Because I had a little hello this morning. Yep. This game is going to be around 3 to 4 streams long, so I was thinking, lately you mostly played short indie games. Are there any plans for some AAA games in the near future? Don't know a bit about AAA games, Peterista, but yes, there will be coming longer game very, very soon. If you paid attention yesterday in the fishing stream, I even said which one. So yeah, it will come soon. I don't know if it's the next one or the one after that, but we'll see. We'll see about that. My father, a German train station worker, volunteered for the local army. Let's say hi. Good morning, Papa.
Oh, good morning, Mäuschen. You sure are up and about early in the day. You remember Private Meyer and Corporal Betzner, right?
Two soldiers gaze expectantly at me. Say hi. Pausing on my bus. Ah, yes, pleased to meet you. Ah, the pleasure is all ours, Frau Larsen.
Your father tells us that you work as a nurse. It's wonderful to see a young lady such as yourself taking on such a worthy trade.
Tell me, Frau Larsen, will we have the pleasure of... One passes on the street, and here I'm talking to German soldiers. Actually, she's also a soldier, it seems. Soldiers' words become muddled. The woman shoots me a look of contempt.
Gerda, dear, are you quite all right?
What happened? Oh, the Danes -1. Dang. I should go.
But Mäuschen.
Sorry, but I'm late for work. I'll see you around, Papa. Gentlemen? Okay, let's just get out of here. Let's open the clinic. Listen to the conference where they showed some new games, so I didn't catch that. Okay. It's locked. The doctor must still be waking up. I really wish he would give me a spare key. I can go around the alley and try the back door. Let's do it. Is here the alley? I think so. What's this here? Someone's left a pair of woolen socks hanging on the clothes line. The socks hanging on the wire are stiff as two boards. Harold must have tried to do laundry on his own. Okay. Did I take them now? Where do I see my items? Nowhere. Is there an inventory button? No, there isn't. Check. Oh, obviously no. Okay. Well, then. The back entrance to the clinic, doctor's clinic. Let's see. Finally. Let's knock on the door. I hear swearing coming from the other side. No one's opening. I might as well try the handle. Oh, it's open. Okay, let's go in. Hi, Mr. Doctor, sir. Harold is fiddling with a lock to his private residence. Oh, come on, you stupid. Goddamn. Was it here? Where's Harold? He's not here yet. Okay, never mind. Good morning, Doctor.
Ah! Gerda, for heaven's sake! Are you trying to give me a heart attack? Haven't you heard of knocking?
I didn't mean to scare you.
I suppose it's my own fault. I need to lock up properly or all sorts of German riffraff can barge in.
Let's glare at him.
Of course I don't mean you, Gerda. I need to check on the supply list in the depot. Could you please go unlock the front door?
Without a key? I better change out of these clothes first. Yeah, let's do it. There we go. Now time to open the front door. Let's see. Or maybe not a pistol. So maybe you continue with short games. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, everything is okay. What is this? It's been pinned to the kitchen door with a bit of tape. Mrs. Thompson, please no more beans. I detest them. Okay. Points of interest. Yeah, I know. Here's one. The poor thing is Teddy bear. The poor thing is practically coming apart at the seams. This poor thing has been here for ages. It's lost an eye and the stuffing is coming out in places. I could take it home and fix it up a bit. Let's do it. Looting is good. Ah, here are the items. Okay. Ah, there's Harald. Found him. Newspaper. Yesterday's issue of Heimdall. Let's see. It says here that a group of Danish resistance members in northern Jutland has been captured by the Gestapo. They were trying to retrieve weapons from an army depot. There's a photograph of the group members. Oh, but they look so young. They're nothing but boys. Yeah. War doesn't look at age. Okay, let's open the door. Good morning, Pastor.
Oh, dear child. Would that I could share...
Wow.
Would that I could share in your youthful enthusiasm. Alas, the devil has his crooked hands upon me. I have been stricken with a terrible, most woeful illness. I fear that my time on this earthly plane is coming to an end.
Dear Pastor has always had a flair for the dramatic. Complete the tutorial. Okay, tutorial is done. You can spend your wit, insight, or compassion to overcome some challenges, get a positive outcome, or bypass some risky chance rolls. Okay. Compassion we have 1. So these are points I can use, huh? Still, he doesn't look well. Yeah, Let's feel his temperature. May I?
Oh, you're too kind, a true Florence Nightingale.
You don't seem too warm. We'd better get you inside anyway. The doctor will be with you in just a minute. Okay. Hi, Mr. Doctor, sir.
Ah, Jacob, what ailment are we treating this time? My throat is... Good Lord, man, you've certainly made your point. Let's have a proper look at you. Follow me.
Bye-bye. Should I follow? I'm not good as a nurse. What am I supposed to do? Break into his private office? Wait, what is this? Walking cane. A sturdy walking cane is leaning against the wall. Whose is this? Harald's using this cane more and more. I suppose he is getting on in years. Yeah, well. Nobody gets younger. Hi, Mr. Doctor, sir. Doctor's examining the pastor. Let's talk to him.
See ya.
Offer to help, yeah. Doctor, is there anything I can do?
Would you go find some cough drops for our patient?
Go immediately. Let's do it. Here. Let's take it. Where are they? Ah, here. I should return to Harald with these. I found some cough drops, Doctor.
I wonder, might you perhaps have something a bit stronger? I've heard a rumor that you have acquired something called a wonder drug. It might be just the thing to cure my affliction.
The penicillin is not for you. It is not for anyone. I received it as a sample from a colleague in Copenhagen. I am to keep it as an object of study, nothing more. Besides, there's hardly enough for one person as it is.
Oh, but what if my cough is...
I said no, and that's final. Now, quit pestering me about it. Hey, Doctor! Herr Doctor! Who's this kid?
Oh, for God's sake! First the Germans invade our country and now tiny Nazis are invading my clinic.
Hitlerjugend, yeah. Hitlerjugend was a Nazi organization for the kids. A paramilitary youth organization. Kids aged 6 to 18. The purpose of the organization was to ensure the German youth's loyalty to the Aryan ideals perpetuated by the Nazi regime. Funny thing, in East Germany they had a similar organization after that. It was called FDJ, if I remember correctly. Quite interesting. Okay, here's that kid. Jacob. Yeah, shouldn't you be in school? No. Liar.
Did they kick you out for being slow in the head or something?
Hey, you can't talk to me like that. Don't you know who my father is? Come to think of it, the boy does look familiar. I've seen him with the new chief Gestapo officer. You're Felix Stahl's son, right? Jacob lets out an audible gasp. Okay.
I knew it.
The boy puffs up like a proud hen. That's right. But you regret treating me with such disrespect now. Heinrich is Stahl's son. You should be careful around Heinrich. His father is a Gestapo officer. Okay. I'm here to tell you there might be wounded soldiers on the way. There's been an explosion at the factory. When? Just now. I saw the smoke myself.
I hope it was a big explosion.
What did you say, old man? Please, calm down, Harald.
Don't tell me to calm down when the occupation has been going on for 5 years. And the Nazis can't even keep their own factories from burning. Talk about German efficiency.
But don't take it out on the boy. It's not his fault. Yeah. There's a car approaching, okay? It's them.
Gerda, could you please follow him and see what all the fuss is about?
Okay. The game is also educational. Yes, Petris, that is. Fire had broken out at the Westergaard's factory. Okay. Wait, what does he want? I don't know. He told me to follow. I follow. I follow. Uh-oh. Wolfgang, I mean Herr Holtz, what are you doing here? What's going on?
Frau Larsen, we have an injured man. Please make room in the clinic.
See, told you.
Heinrich, you should be in school.
I was, but,
We talk about this later. Right now, we need to get this man inside the clinic. Lead the way, Frau Larsen.
Okay. Now see here. This is a private clinic, not a field hospital. Okay, he's pissed at me anyway, right? Not yet. Doctor, let's at least look at the man. I know he was angry, but doesn't matter.
It's my clinic. I don't take orders, not from them and not from you, Gerda.
Please, you must treat him immediately, Herr Doctor.
Well, you can't just barge in. I'm already treating another patient. The mighty German army has its own medical facilities. Go there.
Now, why didn't we think of that? Who's this guy? A soldier. It's not in his face. There must be something about this tiny, poorly equipped clinic that just threw us in.
Please, Reinhard, I don't need your help. Doctor, it'll take too long to reach our own hospital in this weather. We need medical assistance at once.
Please make it stop. I mean, in the end, the duty is to the town's community. But if I remember the, what was it called? The oath that all the doctors say, take nurses, everyone is a patient, doesn't matter. So, yeah, this man needs our help. Oh, minus one of the Danes, that's bad. You swore an oath. Yeah, exactly what I said. He sends me a flaming look. Then shame flickers in his eyes and he shakes his head.
Your heart is in the right place, Gerda. All right, but some in town won't like it.
Thank you. I won't forget this.
God damn it. Let's just get this over with before the poor bastard dies on us.
Okay. Okay, he's minus one now. That's not good. What about the pastor?
Tell him to come back later.
Okay. Let's go. Pastor is fumbling with the buttons on his coat.
What is all the commotion about? Are those German soldiers out there?
One of them got injured in that explosion the boy mentioned. We have to treat him.
Understood. I shall take my leave then. I will pray for the Almighty to mend my poor voice before Sunday.
No, I'm not giving the cough drops. Try and come back later today. We'll take care of you then.
Thank you, child. May you have a blessed day.
Okay. It's not... The cough drops are not mine to give. So, yeah, that is the reason why I kept it. They're the doctors. He's glaring at the soldiers. Okay.
All right, bring the soldier into the consultation. You there, boy. This is not for children's eyes. Get lost.
But I...
Heinrich, do as you're told.
Exactly. He's not listening.
Let's see. This is worse than I thought. We must act quickly. Gerda, we have some salve in the depot.
Oh, and some bandages. I think we have some in the cabinet over there. Let's go search for the supplies. In the depot. Where's the depot? Hey, here's a room. Is this the depot? No, this is the library. Why is that man searching through our medical cabinet? That's a very good question. What is he doing? Something isn't right here. Why is he sweating? It's freezing outside.
What are you looking at?
He's clutching a bottle of painkillers. And his pupils are dilated, despite the room being well lit. His eyes wander from me to the painkillers.
Just a few pills. I can't let my comrade out there suffer, can I?
He smiles. He seems more relaxed with the pills in his hand. Give me the pills. You wouldn't want your commander to know he's got a thief in his squad.
So quick to place it, eh? Not a smart move, nurse.
This could have been a profitable exchange. Sucks to be you. I knew it, he was an addict. Wolfgang is 0. He's an officer. Okay. Jars and packets are stacked neatly in a row. Let's go here. We haven't received a lot of supplies lately, but there is some salve left. Okay, take it. And he said some salve and some what? Bandages. I found one of 2. Let's go here. Can't get them. Here. Medicine cabinet. Let's go. I knew I'd find some bandages here. Good. Got it. Oh.
Do you have everything, Gerda?
I've got what you asked for. Harald grunts approvingly.
Thank you, Frau Larsen.
Please do what you can. Okay.
Did you find anything else that might be useful?
Give the painkillers. I found some painkillers. At least he won't suffer as much.
Good, good.
Even a small mercy is a worthy one. Thank you, Gerda. I mean, Frau Larsen. We managed to treat the medicated soldier without too much trouble. Okay. Well, we've done what we can. But he's still dying. Is it serious?
Well, he's not going to win any beauty contest. but the burns are mostly cosmetic. He'll be fine.
He looks relieved. Herr Doctor, Frau Larsen, thank you for your help. We will take our leave now. Heil Hitler.
Okay. Well. Oh, for the morning.
Yeah, I know. How are we now with the people? Harald is -1, I don't like it. The addict I don't care about, at least for now. He looks tired and worried. Yeah, he is. It was rough, but... Yeah. We successfully treated a patient. We might even have saved his life.
Make no mistake, Gerda, they're the enemy. Did we save the bloody Nazi just so he can kill more of our countrymen? They act all nice and civilized until they are the ones caught in the fire, but don't forget about all the people they've burned alive.
He needed our help. Once he's in the clinic, he's not a soldier anymore, he's a patient.
I suppose you're right. But it doesn't mean I need to feel good about it. Let's just hope we won't have any more drama today.
Yeah, let's hope so. Too much drama is not good for one day.
For all the talk of war and all the soldiers parading through the streets, it had been a long time since we felt the bloody sting of violence in our little Tingler. Most days at the clinic consisted of the odd fever, a bout of indigestion, or perhaps a sprained wrist from a child playing in the snow. This was the first time I'd ever treated someone for a violent burn, and a soldier at that.
Okay. Let's take this one.
I hoped it would be the last. How many more people would have to suffer before this war was finally over?
One compassion, one insight, one wit. I like it. So we have all 3 mental energies now. It's very nice. The game said it saves when we are in the map. That is already good. Yes, there's saving. Nice. So this is... I don't know what this is. Or maybe? This is a clinic or something. You know what? We find that out after a little break. Yes, I think it's time for our first emosh pit of the day. So, get your best dance modes out. 2 minutes, I'll be right back. Great, so Tanya and Relaxo have taken over the dance floor. That's very nice. Let me see what I can participate with. We have... Do you have any dancing emotes? No, actually not. Oh, man. Okay, what about you? You definitely have. I know it. Jessie always has good dancing emotes. And let's take... What are you? One of my favorites. This one. Has to be here. Okay, so let's go in again. We are now in the middle of Denmark. Yes, we are having in Denmark some things to do. What is this building?
I wonder if anyone else was hurt in the explosion. I could go see. I need a few things from the market. Perhaps Margaret will be there. I'm curious to know what she thinks of today's events.
So I have to make a choice now. Either I go to the factory.
I wonder if anyone else was hurt in the explosion. I could go see if there's anything I can do to help.
Or we go to the market.
I need a few things from the market. Perhaps Margaret will be there. I'm curious to know what she thinks of today's events.
I think I should go actually to the market. And the reason is that my relationship with the Danes is not the best. And I need to get it up. Because it's -1. The Germans and the resistance are 0. And the occupation is even 4, which is not good. So I need to even this out a little bit. Which means that I want to go to the market.
I need a few things from the market.
Talk with my friends. Makes sense. So let's see. Oh, so many crows here. Market is winding down. I wonder if I'll be able to scrape up anything good. Bread and butter. Hungry people still clustered in lines, eager to spend their ration stamps on whatever they could find. Yeah, let's go there. We need food. Oh, Gerda! Margit! Glad I caught you here. I couldn't stay at home. Not with everything that's been going on since this morning. Poor Vera dropped the porcelain when she heard. And now she's wandering the house armed with a duster. Muttering curses over the government's lack of control over the radicalized Danish youth. Sure sounds like her. A smile flits across Margit's face. She looks a bit ashamed of her own merriment. It sure does, doesn't it? Oh, but I'm getting ahead of myself, aren't I? You have heard, haven't you? About my father's factory? They're saying that somebody broke in and placed a bomb. Can you believe it? Who could do something like that? I know, not everyone agrees with the way my father does business. But sabotage? I'm just relieved that nobody seems to have been injured seriously. They brought one of the soldiers to the clinic. They did? Indeed, they did. Dr. Lindholm and I had to treat him. Oh, Gertie, that must have been horrifying. Was he all right? Poor fellow took quite a wallop. Yeah, but that could... yeah, let's take this one. Poor fellow took quite the wallop. But he'll pull through. Well, glad to hear that. Should I mention that Wolfgang was there? What is Wolfgang to her? I don't know. Occupations on 5. Okay. Tell her. Wolfgang was there. He was? Is he alright? He was unharmed. Oh, thank God. The sooner this war comes to an end, the better. Everyone is angry. Everything is in short supply. I'll say. The market looks practically gutted. Are you hoping to find something specific? Oh, wow. Something for Anders. Some art supplies for Anders. His pencils are worn down to the nubs. I want to get him some really nice ones. I was thinking I could visit the bookshop and see if they have something in stock. Oh, Gerda, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I went there earlier to purchase some stationery supplies, and Frau Sommerfeld told me that the next delivery to the shop has been delayed. Oh. I'm afraid that whatever's left in stock is of quite poor quality. Well, maybe I could find somebody else who's selling. You think you could acquire some art supplies if you had, say, a ration stamp? Perhaps. I mean, some people might be interested in trading for it. Though, from what I've heard from Peter, the smugglers around here are usually more interested in acquiring physical goods. But why do you ask? Well, you see, I happen to have one with me. A ration stamp, that is. Hold on. Doesn't your staff usually take care of the shopping? They do, but, market? It was just lying there on the kitchen counter. One of the maids must have forgotten it, so I took it. That was quite silly of me, wasn't it? I'm thinking that perhaps you'll know what to do with it. Thank you. I'll see what people are willing to trade. Do you mind if I come along? Of course not. But are you sure you want to be involved? It's not exactly illegal. Oh, don't worry. I'll just be a fly on the wall. I'll stay at a safe distance and leave the haggling to you. All right, let's go. Get to it then. So we want to trade something. That was a nice push with one of the Danes, Margit. Margit Vestergaard, oldest friend and the daughter of the wealthy manufacturer Algot Vestergaard. Okay. Those black market dealers are probably the ones who have what you're looking for. I wonder what kind of nefarious business they're up to. It's like a novel. Forgeries, weapons, smuggling, colluding with spies. Oh, working with Hitler. Oh my, street dealers on direct orders from the Führer himself. Telling them to inflate the price of pork. No, not the pork, those monsters. All right. Enough fun. You better get back to haggling. Okay, let's do it. There's someone. Jacob. He's wringing his hands nervously, looking like quite the lost lamb as he stands there at the street corner. Let's go and talk to him.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Master Jacob?
Oh, Gerda, my dear child. What can I do for you?
Is something the matter? Are you feeling worse since this morning?
Alas, I must admit there has been a portentous increase in phlegm. But one must endure the hardships of life. Now tell me, how did the other patient fare after I took my leave?
Oh, you mean the soldier? That's confidential, I'm afraid.
Oh, of course. Well, I was only curious. The terrible incident at the factory has thrown the town into quite a state of confusion. Even I have been much affected. I'd hoped an outing to the market would soothe me, but a few things are left to procure.
The pastor seems to snap out of his malaise and suddenly looks at me with curious eyes.
Are you perchance looking for something in particular, my child?
Yes, I'm looking for a gift for Anders. I was thinking that perhaps some nice art supplies might do the trick.
Why, then, what a splendid idea. His artistry does so exquisitely capture the beauty of our countryside. Oh, but supplies of real quality are quite the rare find these days, are they not? Alas, I fear those unscrupulous profiteers near the alley might be your only recourse. Oh, the wages of sin.
can't believe I'm resorting to this.
Troubled times call for unfortunate compromise. I wish I could offer aid, but sadly I spent my last ration stamp only moments ago. And I feel, fool that I am, procured the wrong brand of coffee substitute. I fear this beverage will only worsen my cough, thicken my throat, and render me quite voiceless before Sunday's sermon. Oh, would that I had another ration stamp.
Let's trade it. You can have mine in exchange for the coffee.
Well, we aren't supposed to trade in such fashion, but what's the harm?
Okay. Got a coffee substitute. How do you do, Pastor?
Oh, Miss Westergaard. I heard about what happened at the factory. Terrible, terrible business. You know I witnessed the carnage firsthand. Poor Gerda here can attest to that.
Yes, well, Miss Westergaard and I really must be on our way. We'll see you on Sunday, Pastor. I see you got some coffee substitute. I heard the black marketeer in the alley complaining about a furious thirst. Perhaps that coffee is just the thing for him. Great detective work, Margit. Me, a detective? Oh, if only...
So where is he?
In the alley. What is this place, by the way? Market stall. Nothing left but a few empty cartons. Let's examine it. These stalls look like shadows of their former glory. Certainly a far cry from how the market looked during Christmas. Okay.
Who's this guy?
Is this the guy in the alley? Black Marketeer is leaning against the telephone pole, trying his best to look inconspicuous. That's cool. But you should talk to everyone. I have the feeling I should. Herr Wilde, there is a disgruntled look on his face. Schubert, say, did you read the newspaper this morning?
Yes. You know, I don't even bother reading the news these days. It's just one disaster after another. People dying like cattle, cities set aflame, motherless children being buried in rubble. It's all too bloody much.
You're right about that. Still, they are saying that the Red Army has reached Kostrin. Hilde takes a drag off his cigarette and scoffs. Excuse me, gentlemen. Ah, Frau Larsen. Come to do all your shopping at the market? I'm afraid the things are a bit scarce these days.
You make it sound like there was much here to begin with. Not even liver paste. All I got was a bar of soap. What am I supposed to do with all that? Bath in the snow?
Liver pastei. A liver pate is a type of meat spread which is very popular in Scandinavia and typically served on rye bread. Oh yes, that's true. I just saw this on sale today for €1. Consists of a mixture of chopped pork liver, lard, onions, flour, eggs, and spices, which is baked in a tin and enjoyed either hot or cold. Actually, the ones that I saw were not in a tin, but anyway. So, I might have something for you.
What have you got to trade?
How about some coffee substitute?
No thanks, I'm only drinking beer these days. I could go for some liver paste, though.
Okay. So where do we get that? Hi, who are you? Frau Sommerfeld? She's regarding the children with stern but kind eyes. Let's talk to her. Now, you boys go straight to Herr Richter's house and deliver this package. If you're back here within the hour, I'll give each of you a shiny new €1 coin. Do we have a deal? Yes, Frau Sommerfeld. Right, off you pop then. Okay. Oh, why, if it isn't little Gerda? And Fräulein Westergaard? If something has happened. What can I do for you girls? Just wanted to say hello. Well, I better head inside and sort some inventory. Take care, you two. Okay. She's gone. Uh-oh. Is that soldier the one who was trying to steal supplies at our clinic? I wonder why he's talking to that man. He's probably trying to get his grubby hands on some more medicine. What a miserable soul. Ah, you again. On a late afternoon spending spree, are we? What are you doing here? Generous of you to inquire about the life of a mere soldier, but that's my own business, I'm afraid. I'll see you later, Nursey. Nursey, I'll see you later. I sure hope not. Well, what is this? Poster? Let's examine it. It seems somebody didn't like what the poster said. Obviously, it says SB. Let's check this guy out. What can I do for you, ma'am? I'd like to make a trade. Would you now? Well then, seeing as you seem like such an upstanding young lady, I might be willing to move some goods around. Okay. What did you have in mind? Do you have any art supplies? Art supplies, huh? You're in luck, lady. I've got a box of pencils from a flight navigator's kit. They are art pencils with 6 levels of hardness. How much? Pencils of the quality ain't gonna come cheap. What have you got? Oh, painkillers, no. I'll have to think about it. I wouldn't think too long. Okay. Who's this guy? German soldier. He checks his watch every so often. Do you need something, Fräulein? I could tell him about the smuggler standing on the corner. Maybe he'll give me some of the confiscated goodies as a reward. But if it doesn't work, I could end up worse off than I started. Well, nothing. I'm not telling about the smuggler. He's mine. Who are you? Midi. She's tapping her foot impatiently, her arms firmly folded across her chest. What's taking them so long in there? Hello, Midi. Oh, hello there, Gerda. Come to join the line? I have to warn you, all the good stuff is nearly gone today. Rations keep getting tighter. They set too much aside for the Germans down south. Exactly, we need it here too. There's hardly enough for us. I couldn't agree more. I have to go, but it was nice seeing you. Of course. You're welcome at the inn anytime. Inn? Okay. Who's this? Civilian. The grocery clerk. He's surveilling the line of people. Let's talk to him. Good day to you, Miss Larsen. Mrs. Larsen. If you're here to do some shopping, please step to the back of the queue. Okay. I don't know yet. Some liver pate. That would be nice. Who's this guy? A young man. His body's built like a house of bricks. Let's talk to him. Sorry, Fräulein. The street up ahead is closed off at the moment. We've got a patrol coming through. Okay, never mind. I think I made a mistake in not talking to that lady over there. Who are you? Market vendor. She's just about done packing her wares. Let's talk to her. Good afternoon, Mrs. Larsen. You're a little later than usual, eh? I'm afraid the good meat is all gone, but... Okay, how about the bad meat? I sure hope you don't mean the liver pate. I never said. That's what's keeping me in business. I've got half a pound left. You interested? Sure. I could give you a ration stamp for it. Well, now, Mrs. Larsen, you know that one's not supposed to be for meat. It's not? But why not? Whew. I always seem to be running low on ration stamps for butter. It never hurts to have a little extra to put on the bread these days. Here you go. Thank you for Roman. Okay, we've got it. You take care now. Cool. We have the pate. What did you get? Some liver pate. Delicious. But that wasn't quite what we are looking for, right? No, I still need to get those art supplies for Anders. Do you really think you can trade liver pate for that? Don't you think you might need to find something else they'll take? Probably. Thanks, Margit. I'll keep looking. Okay, we go here. Because here was the guy with the liver pate. He was here in the corner. Let's see.
You still want that soap?
Yes, how about some liver paste? So now we have one liver paste gone.
Ah, liver paste, my favorite. You've got a deal.
Oh, cool. Let's talk to this guy again. But yeah, painkillers I'm not giving him. Substitute coffee and soap. Wheat 1. Danish relation 0. Anger the smuggler. I haven't angered the smuggler yet. Challenging. Let's try it. We don't make that luck thingy. Would you take some substitute coffee and soap? What the hell am I supposed to do with that? Take an exfoliating bath in the snow? Then again, everyday goods are easier to trade than pencils. All right, you've got a deal. Thank you. We've got the pencils now. That's nice. Media is 0. Understandable. Did you get what you needed? I did. Wonderful. I can't wait to see Anders' illustrations. I can't wait either. He's ever so talented. Did you use all of your stamps? Yes, I'm all out. Well, it seems like you got your cards worth. It's getting late and my father doesn't want me to be out and about after dark. Good thing I have a novel calling me. See you soon, Gerda. It was lovely running into you. I suppose it's getting late. Oh, but the wares I bought are lying all in a jumble inside my satchel. I'd better rearrange them before I hop onto the bike. There, that should do. Now time to head home. Okay. Let's go. I don't have many wares.
Before the war began, even the markets in Little Tinglev were filled with gadgets from abroad, strange and wonderful fruits, and all manner of comforts which we took for granted. And then, in a flash, we entered an era of scarcity, and the luxuries vanished. Tinglev's market hung on by a thread, and the weekly shopping became an exercise in strained optimism and bursts of culinary improvisation. It was a wonder how many ways a potato could be prepared, though I suspect I've tried them all.
Wheat 2. Wheat is good. Wheat is very good, I think. To have there a little bit more. So let's continue. Friday. Okay. 6 p.m. February 2nd still. This is the same day. What is this place?
The windows are shining like beacons in the darkness. Did Anders forget to put up the blackout curtains again?
Interesting question. Let's go and have a look. I don't know if I like that there is a car standing there. Quite scary. But yeah. How out? Whose car is that? I didn't know Anders had company. It's a very good question. Pedal fast, eager to get a chance to sit and relax by the fire before getting on with the preparation for dinner. The tracks of the car leading into the driveway. Fresh tire tracks. What car is this? It's a Gestapo car. Oh no. Anders. However, as I pulled into the driveway, I saw a Gestapo car parked in our courtyard. Yep. And this bike is lying half buried in the snow. Let's have a look. Must have gotten home a while ago. It's broken open. The snow is stained with blood. No, Anders. Please let him be all right. Oh my. Who's this guy? Some dude.
Halt! Keep your hands where I can see them.
Who are you?
Get into the kitchen, now!
Okay, sorry. Let's see. What's happening here? Well, if it isn't the woman of the hour. Soldier, secure the front door.
Yes, sir.
Where's Anders? Hello again, Frau Larsen. I must say, I'm surprised by your home. Look at the state of this place. What a mess you keep. Where is my husband? In the bedroom. He seems to be having a rough night. Is he all right? Why don't you go see for yourself? He's waiting in the other room with the Gestapo Nobstal. I'd hurry up and join them if I were you. Okay, let's join. Anders. Gerda, you all right?
One moment, Frau Larsen. You may speak to your husband after you have spoken to me. My name is Criminal Inspector Felix Stahl. I regret we have to meet under such sad circumstances.
Did we do something wrong?
I'm afraid your husband has landed himself in a bit of trouble. There was an accident at the Westergaard factory. We have reason to believe that your husband was involved. We'll need to take him to the station for proper interrogation. It's just a formality, of course.
Let's do this. Do you have any proof?
You seem to be a decent German woman. So I'll say this. A trusted source has come forward with some disconcerting information.
The snitch. Someone snitched on Anders and the rest of his group. Who could have done something like that? Good question.
At any rate, we'll be leaving as soon as my men finish the house search.
At least allow me to tend to my husband before you take him away. We have a first aid kit in the storage room.
Oh, of course, you're a nurse, yeah? One of our men received treatment at the clinic in town this morning. More accurately, the clinic where I'm told you work. Dr. Lindholm's, isn't it?
That's right.
He looks at his watch. Okay. Treat your husband, but I am already behind schedule, so I won't wait long.
Of course, I'll be right back. Okay, so... jewelry box. My grandmother's pearls, they're gone. One of the soldiers must have taken them. Okay. Must be him. What is this? Kitchen knife. Let's examine it. The knife is shiny. I get an overwhelming urge to pick it up. These men are in our home. They have no right. No, I won't help anyone doing that. I have to focus. Anders needs me. Yes, let's search for the first aid kit. Sure, later. Medical kit, take it. This kit is only for small cuts and bruises. It'll have to do. Okay. It looks out of place amidst all of the other tools and trinkets. Let's take the mirror. My mirror. How did it get in here? Margit gave it to me for my birthday last year. I'll pick it up before anything happens to it. That's smart. So I think we need to go now to take care of him. Anders, let me treat your wounds. Hold still. Okay. I know. Just a little longer. Yes, I want to keep the painkillers for maybe trading later. We've completed our search, criminology doctor. There wasn't anything incriminating in the house. Very well. It would appear it's time for us to leave then. Okay. Frau Larsen, please say goodbye to your husband. Sorry for the break, sneezy. Okay, Anders, Don't be afraid, Gerda. I'll be back before you know it. Why is Anders giving me such an intent look? Gerda, don't forget to feed the chickens today. But didn't he already feed them in the morning? I won't forget. I think that's a hint. He winks at me. Okay. Alright, you've had time enough. We need to leave. Bye, Gerda. See you soon. Okay. Please, Frau Larsen, do visit us at our headquarters tomorrow morning, preferably as your first order of business. The town knows you to be a fine, upstanding German woman. Perhaps we can make an arrangement for you to visit your husband. Yes, HH. Okay, cool. Anders is gone. The house is so quiet. What am I supposed to do now? Clean up. Yeah, exactly. Before they left, Anders told me to go feed the chicken. Yeah, this is a clue. This is a very good clue. Gestapo officer with 36. Oh, what is this? Half-finished lunch. A lone piece of rye bread sits atop the table. Wonders you never could wait till dinner. Yes, obviously not. Is the shawl still there? It obviously is, but I can't use it anymore. Chicken droppings. It's sticking to the floor. Anders let the chickens into the house again. I've assured him that the coop outside is warm enough. But Gertie, why can't you just come in for a little while? Next time you clean up after them, Anders. Next time. There's nothing. So let's go visit the chicken. Wait, what is this? Blood. I've seen quite a few gruesome sights in my line of work, yet the sight of Anders' blood makes me sick to my stomach. Okay. Lost glove. One of Anders' gloves. It belongs to his favorite pair. I had to stitch the holes in them over and over again. Why did he leave it out there? Oh, good question. There's a container. Eat the chickens, he said. I wonder... I take the lid off and dig my fingers into the corn. There's something in here. An envelope of papers and a letter from Anders. My dear wife, if you are reading this, our mission was compromised. I promised myself that I would never drag you into our affairs, but I have to bend that promise. You must deliver these papers to the Sparrow. She will rely on them to finish what we started. Once you've handed over the papers, think of it no more. Please, Gertie, I'm sorry to ask even this much of you, but these papers are crucial to our cause. Yours forever, Anders. This was what they were looking for in the house. All the words on the other papers are jumbled. I can't make sense of them. Dearest husband, what have you gotten yourself into? Wait, there's something written on the back of the letter, too. Take care of the ducklings. I've left them where we took shelter last May. Are sparrows now ducklings? I have to. Yes. She has to. She definitely has to.
In an instant, the peaceful life that Anders and I had strived to protect was gone. The rooms in our home seemed emptier without him. The wind outside blew colder, and the creak of the floorboards became a reminder of both his absence and the threat that had swept through our sanctuary. I shivered as I sat at my desk, unable to clean up the disarray that the Gestapo had left behind.
Well, I think I want to go for the third option. This one.
It was smart of Anders to hide the papers in the chicken coop. The smell alone was enough to put anyone off a detailed investigation.
It's for wheat. Okay. Yeah, it spins. Cute. So, and it's Saturday, 9 a.m. That's even better.
Kriminalinspektor Stahl wants to ask me some questions, and I need to know why Anders was arrested.
Oh, yes, we do. Is there anywhere else I can go? No, I cannot move the map, so the map is static, obviously. With 3. With the Danes and the Resistance, we are still 0. But we have a good amount of loot. I like it. The teddy bear, though. Cuff drops 1, Anders glove 1, painkillers 1, premium goods 2. Okay. The snitch. Someone snitched on Anders and the rest of his group. Who could have done something like that? That's a very good question. Let's go. We go to the Gestapo now. What is this, an old school or something? Looks like it. The Gestapo building looms before me. I have to find out what happened. Yeah, in the lion's den. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. How to play time? How to play time? Not. I should try to find out as much as I can about why Anders was arrested. Let's go. You want to go? Then we go. The front entrance to the old police station. Ah, it's the old police station. Makes sense.
State your name and business.
Gerda Larsen. I'm here to see Kriminalinspektor. He looks me up and down before scanning the list of names written on a sheet of paper lying on the table. Gerda Larsen. Yes, of course. And you're the nurse who helped the burn victim from the 5th Company? The Kriminalinspektor's office is just across the hall. His secretary will announce you. Across the hall? Is it here? I don't know. Examine the door. It sounds like they're having a busy day. Okay. Porter of the Führer. His eyes seem to be following me wherever I go. Makes sense. Across the hall. Which hall? Not here.
Halt!
The guard's hand rests on the gun holster by his side.
Where do you think you're going?
I seem to have lost my way.
Turn around.
Okay. The woman looks up from a typewriter as I enter. Charlotte, okay. Gerda! Okay, they know each other. You're his cousin, I'm so... cousin, even. Oh dear, I don't know what to say. Are you alright? Are you here to see the Kriminalinspektor? Do you need to sit down? Wait. You're his secretary? Yes. Oh, why do you seem so surprised? The Kriminalinspektor wanted the best secretary on staff and, well, Everyone in the office was awful nice to recommend me. It's a great honor. But enough about me. I'll let him know you have arrived. Okay. A criminal inspector Frau Larsen's here to see you. Go right down in. Okay. Let's do it. Hi. Started sorting through a stack of papers on his desk. As he looks up, I briefly catch a look of utter exasperation in his eyes. Then he smiles. I feel the hairs on my neck stand on end. Ah, Frau Larsen, you're here. Please have a seat. Let's comply. I take it you're here to see your husband. I am. Well, I'm afraid there's been a change of plans. Your husband is not cleared for visitors at the moment. Consciously tightened my grip around on his glove, which I kept in my pocket. Okay. Then, when can I see him? All in due time, Frau Larsen. But first, if you'll indulge me, I'd like to share a story. Are you aware, madam, that this region of Denmark is home to quite a number of terrorists? I've heard rumors. Indeed, we do our best to limit the activity, but these meddlesome troublemakers do exist. They are too cowardly to fight in the open like our brave German soldiers, or even those tenacious English, so we must hunt them. We must dig through the brambles of these little towns and pick out the vermin one by one, so they do not disrupt our noble enterprise. Tell me, Frau Larsen, how well do you know your neighbors? Not very. Oh, I don't believe you. This is a small town and many people pass through your clinic. And as good Christians, we want to help our neighbors, do we not? Of course. But do not be so hasty with your help, Frau Larsen. Who knows what the man next door is hiding in the shed, what the woman in town is tucked away in her attic. Oh, wait. A wonderful Friday to everyone. Gislek, hello and welcome. Welcome. A wonderful Friday to everyone. Thank you so much for the raid. Stahl, yes. That is Stahl, definitely. Stahl, he's the iron guy. Oh, Petorista, thank you. I didn't know. Gislek, thank you so much for the raid. You're playing Starship Troopers. How was the stream? Terran Command. Your kind of voice is impressive. Thank you, Gislek. It's not, but I suck at voice acting, but I do my best. That's all I can do, because I really thought, because, you know, this is a blind and first playthrough of this game. I've never watched anyone play this game. It just looked so interesting. I wanted to play it. So I could not know. I thought it had voice actors, but it didn't. So someone has to step up to the plate. I asked the Vitorista, he didn't want to comply. So yeah. So I have to do it myself. I mean, a Vitorista would be good as Gerda. I'm very sure about it. But yeah, so we have to do it ourselves. It was rough. Bugs were swarming the skies. We made it because air units can't capture buildings. Hey. That was luck, it seems. That was really big luck. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you enjoyed the game, nevertheless. Maybe better luck next time. I hope so. But a wonderful start of the weekend to you too, Gislek. Thank you so much for raiding. And can be the best Gerda you've ever heard. Espiriturista, you guessed the game right already. I do not want to talk to you for the next week. So, yeah. No, we have always, before a new game, we have this kind of thing that some people like to guess the game, and Espiriturista is always right. I mean, he's not always, but I would say we go to around 90%. The custom scenarios just have interesting design decisions made by players. Okay. Ah. Made by players. That's even neater. But okay. So, thank you once again for the raid. If you need to raid and run, get some food or something like that, please take care of yourself. And yeah. Otherwise, if you want to hang out with us, also very, very great. I would love that. But, so, let's continue. Who knows what the man next door is hiding in the shed, but the woman in town is tucked away in her attic. Yeah, this this is the interrogation of Gerda now by Mr. Criminal Inspector, Gestapo guy, dude, douchebag, whatever.
But the soft-hearted among us help just the same. These people are friends, after all. Only now and then the help he offers corrupted into something vile. That fuel we gave them to warm their stoves is instead used to burn a factory full of dutiful workers. And what, may I ask, do you think someone should do if they have offered such help?
Come forward.
Just so. There is always a possibility of redemption. Case in point, a local came to me the other day, all nerves and knotted shoulders. It was clear the citizen's conscience weighed heavily on them. They wanted absolution, and I offered it. What do you think this person did?
Accepted the absolution?
Indeed. The informant divulged the nefarious doings of their so-called friends. Now, of course I'm a lawman. I could not simply take their word for it. Details needed to be corroborated, times verified, individuals questioned. So I took a memento, this ring. There is a ring on the table. It is gold with a modest diamond in the center.
A well-forged bond yields a bountiful harvest. A rather optimistic inscription.
Huh.
Collateral until he can confirm the snitch's information.
Okay. What do you think of it?
It's nice.
There is a certain rustic elegance to the ring, yes. Of course, the ring itself is of little value, but it is a symbol of the person's obligation, their redemption. If they are lying, it represents who we can punish. But if they are honest, it will be returned to them, and their trust will be repaid tenfold. You understand, Frau Larsen?
It's a promise.
Indeed. So, with that in mind, I have some questions for you.
All right.
Good. Now, can you tell me where your husband was going after he left home yesterday?
He was off to work.
You've decided to cooperate. That's a good start. And your husband currently works at the mechanic shop Larsen and Brogard, correct?
I don't know about that.
Haven't seen Herr Brogard since yesterday. We've been trying to get in contact with him.
For insight, I could get this make this go away, but I want to see where this goes. Haven't seen him.
No?
The phone rings.
Apologies, I have to take this. Please wait outside, Fräulein Klein. We'll keep you company.
Okay.
Fräulein Klein.
Seems to be the Secretary Charlotte, or whatever her name was. Starlet's busy talking on the phone, but I bet it won't be long before he comes back. I should use this time to have a little look around. Maybe I can find something that'll help me free Anders. Let's see. Might be some valuable information in here. Let's check. I can't look at this while Charlotte is still in the room. Let's send her away. Picking at her nails, glancing every so often at the door to Stahl's office. He sure has been getting an awful lot of calls lately. Shall we listen in? Let's do it. Well, she gives me a mischievous smile. I'd be lying if I didn't want to know. Yeah. She presses a button on the phone and the two of us huddle around the handset.
Yes, Herr Kriminaldirektor, but you have to understand. Everything is under control.
Under control? Your incompetence is an insult to the Reich. You've been assigned to keep law and order in one of the country's most godforsaken rural towns, and yet I have heard that some saboteurs managed to blow up half of a factory.
Kriminaldirektor, sure.
And is that it wasn't enough? It has come to my attention that the saboteurs were able to buy the military ammunition via the black market in your district. German weapons, Herr Stahl. Does that seem funny to you?
No, of course not. Rest assured that I will do whatever I can to bring down the outlaws. As for the circulation of our weapons on the black market, I will be sure to look into the matter.
Okay. Good. If you don't, I'll have to reevaluate whether you're truly fit for this assignment.
Of course, Herr Kriminaldirektor. I swear that I will not let you or our country down.
I should hope not. Okay. Oh my. We hear footsteps approaching the door. Charlotte puts the receiver down and quickly returns to her position behind the typewriter. Okay.
Now, where were we?
Frau Larsen's here to request a visit with her husband.
Yes, thank you, Frau Klein. I'm afraid it's out of the question.
Isn't there anything I can do?
He rubs his chin thoughtfully. Well, Larsen seems rather reluctant to provide us with any information, but perhaps we may be able to use you to our advantage. You may be able to convince him that it would be in his best interest to cooperate.
I'll try, so please allow me to talk to him.
I'm glad to see you're willing to cooperate. I have a small window of time in the afternoon. Come back later today. Now I have some things to attend to. Please excuse me, ladies.
Okay. So, why did I do this? Because I want to see Anders. Anders needs to know that I have the papers. And, yeah, that is all I want. But here's nothing anymore. Nothing I can search. Okay, never mind. Oh, Gerda, wait. Did you hear about the banquet? What banquet? The banquet that the Westergaards are hosting at the residence this Sunday. I haven't. Oh, but it's going to be the most splendid party. The Westergaards never settle for less than perfect extravagance. Okay. So, do you think you'll be attending? I know that the daughter Margit is a very close friend of yours. Although given the current circumstances, I completely understand if you'd rather not go. I'll think about it. Of course.
He gives me a faint, pitying smile.
Goodbye, cousin.
Goodbye. So there's a party coming. As I exit Stahl's office, I spot Reinhard loitering in the hall.
So, you've had a chat with the big boss, huh? I did. Listen, we might be able to help each other out here. From the look of your face, I take it that he wouldn't let you see your husband. It's likely for the best, you know? His face is probably all... No. But if you help me out, I can promise to keep him safe. Well, safer. Hell, I can even arrange a private visit between the two of you.
Go on. He smiled. All I need is your help getting me into the doctor's clinic tonight.
Are you out of your mind? Whoa, pipe down. Are you worried that the old codger will discover us? No need to fret about that. We'll be out of there before he notices anything is amiss. I just need a few bottles from your storage depot. Of penicillin, specifically. Why penicillin? It's the new wonder drug now, isn't it? Seems to cure just about everything. And that means it fetches quite a pretty penny on the black market these days. Now, what do you say?
I say no.
Why should I trust you? You helped them break into my home. You nearly broke his nose. Look, Frau Larsen, I'm a simple soldier. I get an order, I need to execute it. I don't have anything personal against your husband. I suppose you're taking a risk. Trusting me with all this information. I'll consider it. Good. I think this could be a beneficial agreement for us both. He hands me a slip of paper and begins to walk away. Challenging. I'll give it some thought.
Of course I do not. I'm not interested in letting him in the clinic. That will not happen. Definitely not.
They put on friendly faces. They smile at you when you walk down the street. They hold doors open and make space under their umbrellas. But behind it all, there's a quiet menace. All their niceties mask a sinister motive. Their eyes cannot help but scan and study you. They look for weaknesses which can be exploited, and you shiver under the gaze of the Gestapo, no matter what promises they make. I could only imagine what it had been like for Anders under their gaze for so long.
Compassion. So we have 2 of those now. Let's continue. So here we are. Saturday 10 a.m., so 1 hour later. There's only 1 place we can... 2 places we can go. 3 places we can go. What is this?
Stahl told me I might be able to see Anders if I return. I know he cannot be trusted, but what choice do I have?
Okay.
According to Anders, this is where the Sparrow and the others are hiding. I hope I can get some answers out of them.
What about this one?
In his letter, Anders mentioned that he was taking care of some ducklings near the lake. I wonder what he really meant.
I also wonder. I think I should go from left to right. That would make sense. But before we do anything, I think we have a little emosh pit now. It's a perfect time for it. So yeah, get your best dance modes out. 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Alright, so back we are, and Tanya's taking the dance floor over, obviously, with Tate's cuties. Let me also participate. Of course. That is a duty and an obligation for me, and a pleasure at the same time, to post you and introduce you to some Dwaynes. And, what else do we do? This one. I like this one. It's colorful and it's dynamic. So let's go in again. Thank you, Tanya. So we are on day 3. No, sorry. Yeah, no, not day 3. We are on 3rd of February and it's 10 a.m. We just came out of the Gestapo headquarters. I want to go here first.
In his letter, Anders mentioned that he was taking care of some ducklings near the lake. I wonder what he really meant.
I wonder that too. Let's go and have a look. As I said, I will work my way from left to right. Hopefully. Hopefully I have enough time for that. The footsteps. The fisherman's hut should be just beyond these trees. Okay. A well-kept secret. I rode my bike out west in search of the ducklings Anders mentioned in his letter. Okay. We have a new character here, somewhere Charlotte. Okay. That's my bicycle, obviously. I don't even need to double-click, obviously. That's even better. There it is. Whatever Anders wanted me to find must be inside. Let's go. I think it's not in the main house, though. And it is in the main house. Okay. There's nothing. Door. The wood has begun to rot at the edges. Okay. Yeah, can you go in? Thank you. Ah! Stand back. Who are you? Gerda. My name is Gerda Larsen. I was sent here by my husband. Your husband? Yes, Anders Larsen. He's a mechanic here in town. You know him? Jesus stands and slowly begins to lower the knife. I do. He's a friend. Inside I could examine her. A friend of Anders is a friend of mine. Thank you for saying that. Without her threatening posture, she suddenly seems frail. You're not from around here, are you? She smiles, somewhat bitterly. I'm not, no. What's your name? Esther. Oh, it's challenging. Why are you hiding here, Esther? Let's see. Her face turns somber. Because this is how my people are forced to live now. Because to the Germans, I'm a vermin, a rat. Why else would a woman with a small child be hiding in a cabin in the woods? Because I'm one of the few lucky ones. The small girl tugs at her sleeve. Esther and Sophia, okay? Mama. What's your name, little one? The girl's face turns white with fear before disappearing behind Esther's skirt. That's Sophia, my daughter. The child begins to cough. Is she all right? No, she's been like this for days now. Is there anything I can do to help? We try not to go outside if we can't help it, but the fire is starting to burn low. Your husband has been trying to find a space for us at the nearby inn. He says we can trust the people there. Come to think of it, why did he send you here? Compassion. To help you. Thank you, Frau Larsen. Esther, Anders has been captured. You are not safe here. Oh no. I'm sorry, my husband was taken too. Back in Germany. Oh, that's awful. Yes, I suppose I haven't talked much about it. I've been too busy running. I'll go get some firewood. Not much else I can do. At least not right now. Okay. Facts. Here. There's something new. The persecution of Jewish people. Okay, they're Jewish. It makes sense that they're hiding there. As long as Denmark maintained its cooperation policy with the German occupiers, the Jewish part of the population were protected against the persecution which they were facing in many other countries. However, when this policy broke down in October 1943, a statement was issued from the German occupiers that all Jewish people in Denmark were to be rounded up and sent to concentration camps. Again. However, this information had been leaked to the main rabbi, and the country managed to send most Jews across the channel to safety in neutral Sweden. Yeah. Unfortunately, I know that much about the history of our country that even here they were not safe later in the end. And it's sad, but... So let's get some firewood. Let's examine this. Looks like this is where they keep the firewood. But the wood is too damp. I don't think it's of use right now. I should get back inside. No, you shouldn't. Because here was something. Cracked ice. Ice in this area is thin and filled with cracks. Let's examine it. It looks like the surface has recently been broken with a sharp object. Perhaps they've been trying to fish? Perhaps, perhaps not. What is this? Something red. There's something in the snow. It's a Nazi party brooch. Did Esther wear this when she fled here? Or does it belong to somebody else? That's a very good question. There's no food or anything here. They don't like to close the doors, it seems. Outhouse. Not interesting. Nothing in the shit here. Okay, let's go in. What is this? 2 pairs. One's an adult and one much smaller. Their shoes. They're so tattered. For how long have they been walking? That's a good question. Spooky! Hello and wonderful Friday to you. I hope you have a great start of the weekend. Thank you for the lurk. The bunk bed. Sparse old bunks with no sheets or pillows inside. I remember using those bunk beds with unders. Though, we only needed one of them. Okay. A locket. A delicate necklace rests on the table. A thin gold chain rests on the table. The locket is shaped like the Star of David. As I examine it, I notice Esther shifts uncomfortably in her place. Okay. She's watching me with a guarded look. I found the firewood. But it's too damp to be lit right now. Oh, that's alright. We are expecting a visit from a friend. Hopefully, it won't be long until we get to leave this place. Ask her. I found this brooch outside. Do you know where it came from? She's quiet for a moment. No, I've never seen it before. I don't trust her. Where did you say you found it? Just outside, near the shed. Oh. Could you please put it away? Of course. She looks relieved. Thank you. Someone's coming. Oh! The raspy cough. Yeah. Aha, it's a pastor.
Mrs. Larson, what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing. She says Anders sent her.
He did?
The pastor turns to me with eager eyes.
Does it mean you're here to help?
Of course I'll help.
Ah, good. Then let me explain. Anders and I have been trying to secure passage to Sweden for Esther and her daughter. I've heard rumors that the people frequenting the Egelund Inn now know how to move people about in a discreet manner. I'm going there later this afternoon to negotiate a place for Esther and little Sophia there. You can join us if you'd like to help.
I'll definitely consider it. The girl starts to cough again. Cough, it doesn't sound good.
Oh, Gerda, is there anything you can do to this poor soul?
Can I have a look at her? I'm a nurse. Really? Of course. I try to step towards the girl, but she retreats behind her mother. Liebling, it's all right. She won't hurt you. The girl starts to cry and shakes her head violently. No, Mama. On compassion, let's use it. It's okay. It's not going to hurt. I promise. You can hold your mama's hand if you'd like. I patiently wait for Sophia to finish sobbing. Oh, okay. She timidly leaves her mother's side and steps towards me.
Oh, you handled it marvelously, Mrs. Larson.
Examine Sophia. I wish I had my tools.
Well?
It's hard to tell. It could be an ordinary cold, but... Esther regards me anxiously. You might have something at the clinic.
Ah, indeed. Do you recall yesterday's event when I asked the doctor about the wonder drug of his?
You mean the penicillin?
Yes, precisely. Do you think you might be able to fetch it for us? We'd be most grateful.
I'm not sure he wants to part with this sample. He's been very adamant about that.
Please, my child, it's important.
I'll do my best.
Oh, bless you. I know you have a lot on your mind since your husband's been in prison, but if you do this for us, I promise that I will write a strongly worded letter to the Gestapo.
A strongly worded letter? Will you threaten to tell their moms that the Gestapo have been very naughty boys?
I know these are difficult times for you, Gerda, my child, but please do not mock my offer to help.
I'm not mocking you, but Anders' life is on the line. A letter will not be enough. Some of the occupying Germans have been coming to your church, right? Talk to them, as one Christian to another.
Ah, you're right. I can't be naive. I do whatever I can, and I'll demand to visit him too.
Okay.
We will work this out, Gerda. I know we will.
Sounds promising. Sorta.
They looked so terrified, cramped together in that little hut. The child had the eyes of a mouse, and her mother the eyes of a feral cat. It was only when Jacob arrived and her shoulders relaxed that I saw how tired Esther truly was. How long had they wandered from one hiding place to another? Always moments from discovery. How alone must they have felt, unsure if every offered hand held a hidden blade. They couldn't have gotten this far very easily. What had the mother done to survive? What sacrifices had she made? Had she hurt anyone along the way?
More insight. That's okay. We have 2 insight now and no compassion. That's bad, but nothing I can do about it. So now it's 11 a.m. So let's see. We have two more places to be. This one.
According to Anders, this is where the sparrow and the others are hiding. I hope I can get some answers out of them.
And this one.
Stahl told me I might be able to see...
But yeah, we go here first. As I said, I work my way from left to right.
Anders, this is where the sparrow and the others are hiding. I hope I can get some answers out of them.
So let's see. We go there. We visit the sparrow. I want to get rid of the papers because the papers on Gerda, they're quite incriminating. So I don't want to give them to the Gestapo, definitely not. But yeah, so let's see. What can we do here? The resistance hideout. I can't believe I finally found it. The man standing over by the truck, is that Peter? Let's see. Danish resistance. Here. In the first years of the occupation, the resistance movement in Denmark was scarce. After Germany broke its non-aggression pact with the Soviet Union in the summer of 1941, many Danish communists joined the resistance effort and thus became one of the first groups to commit organized acts of sabotage against the German occupiers. Later on, in 1942, more groups began to organize. Towards the end of the war, when the tide began to turn against the Germans in earnest, there was another surge of people who joined the efforts. These were called the Last Days Holy People. Okay. Is that Peter? I don't know. The direction Anders left behind led me into the local woods. After walking for what seemed like hours, I finally caught a glimpse of a familiar figure standing beneath the trees. Let's go and have a look. Hi, figure. The snow creaks softly beneath my feet. Who's there? Gerda? Peter? Well, I'll be damned. If it ain't the missus herself. How the hell did you end up here? They've taken Anders. Yeah, I heard about that. He puts the gun in his jacket, a remorseful look spreading across his face. I'm sorry, Gerda, but we'll get those bastards, mark my words. Those Nazi shits won't catch us off guard again. How did you find us? Anders left me some directions. Alright, of course. Shit, what a mess. I just need to grab some things from the truck. I'll explain everything, I promise. Okay. Riran, a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Friday to you. I hope you had a great start to the weekend. And got some sleep. Let me check everything. What are you? Footprints? It seems like more than a few people have been coming and going through this place. Okay. What is this? A shed. Through the windows, in the darkness of the shed, I can see rows of canned food and car parts. There's a rifle poking up from underneath one of the blankets, covering the boxes stacked inside. I wonder if that's one of the illegal sold German weapons that Star was talking about on the phone. Okay. Let's check the truck. He keeps replacing the old parts with new ones. There's a patchwork. It's Peter's truck. Guess he got the permit approved. Oh, stop caring. Was he really taking Anders to work every morning? Or to do sabotage? Robbery? Good question. So many questions. Peter, he's ruffling his hair, pretending not to be bothered by the cold. I should probably run this by the chief first, but I think you deserve to know. Please tell me what happened. He scratches his head. How much do you know about Anders' involvement with the resistance? Very little. I was aware that he did small errands for the resistance, but that's it. It started out that way, yeah. But it didn't take long before he became one of our most active members. I don't think any of us saw it coming. Peter suddenly looks wistful. You should have seen him in action, Gerda. He was a different person, a changed man. Okay. Inside. Something must have happened. Yesterday we ran a sabotage mission on Westergaard's factory. And shit, there's no other way to put it. Things went wrong. There were twice as many fucking guards as we expected. Like the assholes knew we were coming. What do you mean? Who's this? What's going on out here? I didn't realize we were running a social club. Lever. Sparrow. We've got a visitor. Sparrow? That's the person Anders wanted me to bring the documents to. This is what a band of rebels on the run needs. More people knowing where we are. Who exactly are you? Let Peter introduce you. That's Gerda. She's Anders' wife. Oh, really? She looks at me intently. So you're Gerda. Anders must have sent you here for a reason. Come into the hut. We need to talk. Peter, cover up those German guns in the hut. I can see them from here. And don't even think about going on some kind of escapade. Last thing I need is you getting captured before our next move. He looks crestfallen. Yes, ma'am. Quite a lot of firepower you have. Sure is. And we're going to need it. To save Anders, you mean? She offers up a sad smile. Among other things. But there's something that I need your help with now. Come inside when you're ready. I don't know if I'm ready. Before I could get much out of Peter, we were interrupted by the sudden appearance of the Sparrow, the leader of the resistance cell. Anxious, nauseous, and tired, but I'm alive. Rerun, that's good already. It's a start. It's a start. Being alive is already sometimes all we can ask for. I hope the rest of the day will be better, Rerun. I had to work on that. The resistance in Sonderjylland. Due to its proximity to the German border, the region of Sonderjylland was a particularly dangerous place for members of the resistance, especially those not familiar with the local community. During the war, it was standard procedure for the Danes to assume that every member of the German minority was likely to be a potential snitch. Resistance members who came from out of town would have often failed to recognize what places were frequented by members of the German minority, and thus what places were best to avoid. Okay. There's Olivia Hansen, a journalist. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, so, can I help with something? There he is. He's busy hiding the guns in the shed. She's waiting for you. So this is what you did every day? And I thought you and Anders were at the shop? Not every day, just some. But don't you worry about Anders. We've got no idea how tough your husband is. I guess not. Listen, Gerda, you should go see the chief. Okay. Let's go to the chief. Hi, chief. There she is. Examine the bed. It doesn't look too comfortable to sleep on, but... Has they been living here? How long, I wonder? I wonder that too. What is this thing? Most of the books look torn and moldy. Most of these books are old copies describing the local wildlife. I don't trust those books. Desk with papers. Let's snoop. The desk is covered with documents, densely annotated with a red pen. Many of them look much like the documents in my bag that Anders left for me. The gramophone is playing a Danish swing tune, the kind that would probably be banned by the Nazi occupiers in public. Okay. Is that food? Let me check the drawer. There's a photograph in here. It shows a group of young people inside a pub. Is that Livia? Liva? She looks so happy here. Put that back, please. Okay. Of course, I'm sorry. I quickly slide the photograph back inside the drawer. What is with the food? Empty pill bottle. Micodrin. I know these pills. They're a type of amphetamine meant to put a pep in your step. I wonder how long it's taken them to empty out this one bottle. Yeah, well. Maybe not so long. Let's talk to the sparrow. What happened to him? He doesn't take her eyes off the wounded man. Germans happened. Anders mentioned that you're a nurse. Normally I wouldn't ask an outsider to get involved, but we don't exactly have a field hospital in here. Our group is spread thin as it is. Anders is in jail, Peter is stuck in hiding, and who knows where Sven has run off to. Could you take a look at my wounded comrade? Of course. Thank you. Okay. Let's check him out. I lift the bandage of the wounded man. The injury underneath is filled with yellow pus. The smell is absolutely awful. We removed the bullet, but he's not recovering yet. Did you give him anything? We gave him some Mecodrin pills. But as you can see, we're not exactly living in the lap of luxury here. Aye. Let's try to assess his condition. This doesn't look good. I think there are still pieces of the bullet inside him. I turn to Liva. She's anxiously biting the nail on her thumb. Shit. In any case, he needs better care. Do you have any antibiotics? We're waiting for supplies from the black market, but his condition is getting worse day by day. The resistance and I would really appreciate your help. Which one? I'm torn between 1 and 2. Of course I want to help, definitely, but I could also try to get some answers first. Nah, of course I want to help. I want to continue what Anders started. It's good to know that common people are still willing to stand up against the fascists. Yeah, I know. Danes 1, resistance 0. At least we are now broken even here. Here's how you can help. I've heard that you work at the clinic in town. You must have antibiotics there. Something we can use to treat our comrade. I'd like you to go there, tonight. Peter will meet you near the driveway and help you get the supplies we need. You're asking me to break into the clinic? Is it really the only way? The sooner we get the penicillin, the better. Even now, we're wasting valuable time. And we can't afford to help Anders while our people are out of commission. His name is Cassie, by the way. Who? The man I'm asking you to save. Prove you're loyal to the cause and we'll do what we can to help Anders. Okay. It seems everyone wants the penicillin. Speaking of which, Anders must have sent you here for a reason, yes? Did he manage to hide the plans before the Gestapo got to him? He did. I've got them here. They appear to be instructions on how to use certain types of explosives. You read them? I couldn't help myself. This is my husband we're talking about. Okay. I noticed that some of it is in Anders' handwriting. Oh, I blew it. Yes, well, we all had to take notes. Can you hand them over? It seemed really important to Anders that the Resistance received these plans. Please use them wisely. Thank you. This will help the cause immensely. Okay. I covered the guns in the shed under the manure. No one's digging through that. Good. Did you remember to spread dog powder on your tracks? Of course. Those damn hounds won't catch our scent. We should begin planning for our next move. It isn't safe here anymore. When do you want to leave? As soon as possible. We'll need to load the truck and prep Cassie for travel. What about you, Gerda? We could use a pair of extra hands. I'll try to come back later. Great. We could be ready to leave this afternoon, perhaps around 3 p.m. Come back then. Okay. This looks very, very nice. Looks good. Looks good.
When I heard the word resistance, I'd imagined brave fighters and a vast underground force organizing against the Nazis. I didn't expect to find two strangers and an old friend huddled together in a drafty hunter's lodge. Their presence confirmed Anders' involvement. It proved that he had hidden a whole second life from me, a life that had gotten a soldier wounded and brought one of his own comrades near death.
Yes, that is exactly what happened. Any one of these points.
I was amazed Peter had managed to keep his involvement in the resistance a secret for so long. He wasn't exactly known for his discretion.
That is true. Wit, okay. I didn't get that point what I needed. Wit is always good, but maybe not good enough. There's one point on the... No, it's not. 1 p.m. Okay, okay. So, yeah, Gestapo's all that's left.
Stahl told me I might be able to see Anders if I return. I know he cannot be trusted, but what choice do I have?
Valid question. So let's go there. That's all we can do at the moment. All right. There we are again. I can hardly keep my hands from shaking. This time I'll finally be able to see Anders. I still have the Nazi party brooch I found by the lake. If I wear it, it might convince the Gestapo that I'm on their side. They might be more willing to listen to what I have to say. But the mere thought of pinning this thing to my coat makes my blood run cold. Can I take it off again? That is a big question now. Because I do not want to anyone think thinking that Gerda sides with the Nazis. She is like Switzerland. That is how I want to run her. So like very neutral. And yeah, I don't know. It's a 50-50 thing. I think I will use it. Or shouldn't I? This is really hard decision to make, actually. I mean, it sounds so easy. It's just a brooch. But its symbol against the occupation and against everyone else is very, very big. I am not sure what to do. I am not sure what to do. I mean, it could help. It could help. Let's do it. I have to do it. I pin the brooch to my coat. This better be worth it. So let's see. I mean, there must be a reason. My train of thoughts is there must be a reason why we had this this brooch. So yeah, let's use it. I decided to take Stahl up on his offer and found myself once more outside Tinglif's dreary old police station. Okay. Wait, how are we with clues, by the way? Snitch, the informant's ring. Smuggled German weapons and the wonder drug. More than one person is interested in getting penicillin. Yeah, definitely. But what is actually confusing me now at the moment the most is how did the Nazi brooch get outside of the shag where the Jews were? I don't know. Maybe someone was snooping around, or maybe she's a snitch. I keep that option open. Let's go. We go in now. Yeah, just go in. The guard behind the counter is reading a newspaper, grumbling to himself. Lies and propaganda, all of it. Oh, it's you, the wife. The criminal inspector is expecting you in his office. Well, what are you waiting for? Hurry up. Don't keep him waiting. Okay. Star is using the phone on the secretary's desk. Please, dearest, I'm sure it was just a mix-up. You know how he likes to explore. I'm sure they weren't too bothered. I bet they are already having a friendly snowball fight by now. The weather's perfect for it. I'm sure he won't freeze. You made sure to give him his gloves, yeah? Yes, I remember. Dearest, please let me... yes, of course, you don't have to. All right, yes. See you in a few hours. He puts down the phone, lets out an exasperated sigh. Let's see what happens. Oh, Frau Larsen, so you came. I apologize for keeping you waiting. I had to let Fräulein Klein go home early today. She was very distraught. Whatever that means. I found this on her desk. What is this? It's a small paperweight shaped like a coffin. Oh. Do you know what it means? Inside. That would be the only insight I have. Do I want to use it now? I don't. No, I have no idea. Oh well, maybe it was something else. It has been a very long day. But no matter. You're here. I take it this means you've accepted my proposition? Yes. You have to find out the truth. Exactly. I'm glad we agree. Now, if you can get your husband to tell us what we need, you may be able to start talking about amending his sentence. Remain silent for now. I'll take you to a cell. Please follow me. They seem to be discussing something related to Heinrich. Okay. Let's go. It's a very, very dark place to be. Here we are. Your husband is in the cell just over there. Go talk to him, and please take care to remember our deal. I'll be here in case there's any trouble. Yeah, my problem is now that I have a feeling, though, that I'm partly throwing Gerda under the bus. Because the thing is that he does not necessarily, if I go out and say nothing, because I'm definitely not willing to give him any information, then it could actually be that he does not believe me. But yeah, we'll see. Empty cell. Let's examine it. The floor is still wet and there's a peculiar damp smell hanging in the air. I don't even want to imagine what could have warranted such a thorough cleaning. Okay. There he is. Inside the cell, I see Anders standing slumped against the wall. He is cradling his bloodied hands towards his chest. Anders! It's me, I'm here. Gerda? So let's see about Gestapo torture. Yeah, this is true. The Gestapo were infamous for their interrogation methods, which involved brutal torture of their captives. Resistance groups realized that the members would break eventually, and rather than ask them not to, they instead instructed members to try and to hold out at least 3 days before revealing what they knew, to give the rest of the group enough time to scatter. Makes sense? Your hands! I'm fine. Don't worry about me. You shouldn't get mixed up with these people. I thought a sideways glance at Stahl. He's idly tapping a finger against the sleeve. Let's be honest and frank. Pico. Yes, new game. New game. I'm here to help. You... he shakes his head slightly. I've gotten myself into such a mess. Why didn't you tell me anything? I could have done something. He gives me a weak smile. Slicky, hello. I didn't want to worry you. And you... He's quiet for a moment. Now let's not talk about this now. Perhaps he's right. I should focus on how to get him out of this place. Listen, Anders. Can't you think of anything? He blinks. He is slowly churning in his head. I might know something. Rumor has it that the Resistance is keeping a hideout out east. The officer steps forward, clearly intrigued. Where exactly? Near the old mill. I see. Very interesting. Anders gave false intel. I love it. I love it. My report file got corrupted. I was able to recover some of it, but lost so much. Slicky, no. No. You will not believe it. That same thing happened to me during studies, and nobody believed me that was corrupted, especially since it was a teamwork with another person. That was so annoying. But yeah, Anders gave false intel. I glance over at Stahl. He's busy scribbling something on his notepad, a satisfied smirk tugging at his lips. This might be the moment I've been waiting for. Easy. Do it. Attempt to lean closer. What happens? I lean against the bars. The officer doesn't seem to care. That's good. I shouldn't let this opportunity go to waste. Anders looks at me expectantly. Possible. Possible. Both possible. Which one should I talk to him about? Esther or the Resistance? I can talk about both. I mean, this is the bigger thing for him. I mean, fact is he's dead probably anyway. So the question is not only how long it will take for him to that he has to hold out. Fortunately, my professor believed me as it happened to him in the past. Slicky. Luckily. You're very lucky. But yeah, do not underestimate the importance of backups, Slicky. I let this be a lesson to you. Backups, backups, backups. Especially if you are working with Microsoft Words, you need a backup. You need a backup of a backup. You need a backup of a backup. If it's on a different media, you need a backup of that one too. So make backups everywhere. All the backups in the world. And do not, never ever delete the TMP files. Because sometimes, there have been occasions already that in Word, the TMP files, which Word leaves open once it crashes, they save my butt. Really. I got so much information out of those. But yeah. Esther or the Resistance? Which one? Resistance. Let's do this. I found your friends. The Sparrow has received the things you left behind. I'm so relieved to hear that.
Well, it seems we're done here. Follow me, Frau Larsen. I'll show you out.
Okay.
You got him to talk. Marvelous job. Thank you, Frau Larsen.
So you'll see that he is properly treated, right?
We will decrease the intensity of our interrogations, at least until we've investigated this new lead. Frau Larsen, thank you once again. Your efforts may have helped us put a stop to these saboteurs that have recently been plaguing our community. Now, you should be getting home. Auf Wiedersehen.
Huh. I feel bad for Gerda. She's in a position she never wanted to be. And,
It had only been one day, but already Anders looked like a different man. The bruises on his face spoke volumes of the Gestapo, and his tired eyes betrayed the restless night he had spent inside that cell. I wondered how long he could endure such hardships, and how far I would go to prevent them. Oh, my poor Anders.
fact is, if you got into the hands of the Gestapo in Second World War, it was much easier if you visited someone there to just simply say goodbye. The likelihood that they got out of that was very small. It was very, very small. It's, yeah.
At least the Gestapo still needed something from him, and maybe from me. As long as that remained the case, he would survive.
Okay, 2 insight, 0 compassion still. I don't like it. I'm very short on compassion. I don't like it. I like to have at least 1 of every single point, but no can do. So, 3 p.m. I think that was the time that we were supposed to break into the clinic, right? Wait, what are you?
The resistance group is moving to their new hideout this afternoon. They might appreciate any help I can offer.
Or?
The pastor is bringing Esther and her daughter here this afternoon. Maybe they need some more help.
So either we go now for the Either we go now for helping them or here. Let me have a look at the points. Gerda here. Resistance we have 1. Danes, Germans, occupation. How are we with the pastor? Reinhard is -1. I give a crap about him. Harald, the doctor, is also -1. He will sue me. Esther's 5. And, Leva's only 1. I think I have to say I need to go to Leva. Because she's only 1, Esther is 5, and the pastor is also 1 already. There's 6 together. Leva's only 1, and Peter is 1. So that's 2 only. So with the resistance, we are not in very good relations. So many hard decisions here in this game. It's insane. And it's intense.
The resistance group is moving to their new hideout this afternoon. They might appreciate any help I can offer.
I feel like I want to go here, but on the other hand, the resistance seems to be the more logical step. Let's try it. We go with resistance. I will not like this. The outcome of this, I know it already. Because the resistance seems rather meh, it's not even interesting. Ah, seems like they haven't left yet. Okay.
Gerda, you're here.
He beams at me, while Leva nods at her head politely. We're grateful that you decided to show up. We were just about to leave for the new location. Peter's going to take us there in his truck. Where's your wounded man, Cassie? Oh, he's already lying inside. We don't want him to move around so much.
Well, I think we've stayed here for just about long enough. Let's be off.
Okay. Let's see what happens. I'm quite curious. Quick, let's get inside before anyone sees us. Mide Egelund has been a friend of to the Resistance. Her inn will be a good place to regroup. Okay. Discovered the smuggler's den behind the inn. Okay. Where? What? Where? Signpost. Members Club. Okay. The windows. They've been boarded. An efficient way to deal with the occupation's blackout rules. And an efficient excuse for a place dealing in shady activities. Which is right. Is there anything else to explore here? I don't know. I better go join the others. Okay, okay. Let's join the others. Hi, guys. You should be out here in a minute. I should look around a little before speaking to little Leva. That's good. It's a good idea. Let's check this one out. Pantry. Food. Oh, Madringa would like it. There's a bread box here. With only a single piece left inside. It's quite hot and dry. Take it. Food is always good. Pico would never forgive me if I wouldn't take the food. And no, I'm not starving her. I cannot even feed her. Who are these guys? I don't know. What is this box? So many questions. Crates. Most of them are sealed quite tightly. These look a little bit like weapon crates. I carefully open one of the lids. Oh. Just bottles of expensive wine. Is that all they're dealing with here? The Gestapo said that there was some German weapon circulating on the black market. I wonder if the smugglers at this inn were involved in that affair. I wonder that too. Truck. There's probably nothing suspicious about an inn receiving wares from various places. This must be how they move around contraband and people. Yeah, let's talk to him. He looks like shit. He's shivering all over.
You alright, Cassie?
I think I need to lie down.
Just stay strong a little while longer, buddy. It's going to be fine. Mita will take care of us. She always has.
Okay. I think that's all there is to explore here. Wait, there's a room. Can't get in there. Whee, I want to get in there. Can't. Viva, she looks tense and still, like a marble statue. Mine seems to be elsewhere. I could question her, or be cocky. I don't like either option. They're stupid. What are we waiting for? Let's ask this one. Maybe the inn owner should let us stay here. She's been a great help to us before. Although she might not be so thrilled about a sudden arrival. We'll just have to convince her. I'll have a look around. Okay. Oh, I've explored everything, even the bread. What is this? A doorway. It looks like it has been blocked off. Is this a door? There doesn't appear to be a handle. It's a kitchen. I think it's a kitchen. She should be here any moment. You don't seem so sure. Well, the people from this region can be so stubborn. I should know. Oh, did you grow up here? I wouldn't have guessed. Your accent is so... I sound like a proper Copenhagener, don't I? But no, I actually grew up a fair bit north of here. I only moved to the capital a few years ago to study at the university. What did you study? Philosophy. A very noble pursuit. Yes, it provided me with the opportunity to read all of the greats. Kant, Hegel, Marx, Engels. People who care about the unjust state of our society. So you're a communist? Of course. She says those dangerous words with such pride. Is that how you came to join the resistance? Yes, I had many good friends in the capital. And? Did something happen? She doesn't respond. Liva, the one left behind? Okay. Let's check. Left behind. Persecution of communists. Here. On June 22nd, 1941, Hitler declared war on the Soviet Union. Consequently, the occupying Germans in Denmark demanded that the Danish government arrest all of the leading communists in the country. When they were released again. On the 22nd of August 41, the so-called communist law was put into effect. It forbade all communist unions and activity, and all persons suspected of being of this political inclination were arrested and interned in prison camps. As a result, many communists went into hiding and assembled into resistance groups. Makes sense. Makes sense. And leave us the one left behind. Okay. Who are you? Oi, what are you doing back here? Damn it, niece. Where's your sister? Me do. Don't worry about her. Afraid you're stuck with me for now. Didn't we decide to move you all here next Wednesday? Yes, but... So what are you doing here now? Chief, I'm sorry, I don't feel so... What's wrong with this guy? Oi, I could try to explain. Or keep quiet. Let's try it. Trying is better than nothing. It failed. Okay. He's, just a little under the weather. A little? Gerda, don't lie to the man. He's been wounded. Oh, shoot. And our hideout was compromised. So we had to bring him here. Oh, that's not something we agreed on. You have to leave. It's too late for that. If we get caught, then your name will surely be mentioned as well. Do you think I don't know that? We made a deal, Nis. I know we did. But things are different now, yeah? The stakes have been raised. Your man over there looks like he's on death's doorstep. If you want to stay here, you'll have to compensate me and my sister somehow. Oh, please, Midi. Wouldn't pull the shit. I thought your sense of camaraderie stretched further than that. She's right. Please, Nis, this is important. It's for the good of the country. My life is important too, you know. Oh, don't start on that now. Who are those? Esther, why did you have to turn up now? Now, who in God's name are you? Esther, the pastor, he spoke to you about me. He scratches his head in frustration. Damn, you're right. You're the Jewish woman. Where's the pastor now? He's inside the pub. He had to distract the Nazi sympathizer. Well, this is a fine mess. It seems there's a bit of an overbooking situation. You're each going to have to give me something extra if you want to stay here. Starting with you, Sparrow. What can your group bring to the table? Sure, offer premium goods. I managed to find this. Where did you get that? I'm impressed. Now your turn. Esther, was it? Uh-oh. It's very hard, but what can I do? I want to help her. Danish relations 0. Let's try. Wait, why are you taking them? Who are you again? That's right, the daughter of a man who's a member of the Nazi party.
And where I'm taking them is none of your business. That is, if I even decide to take them.
I'm afraid I don't have much to offer.
What about the necklace you're wearing?
Esther's eyes flicker with uncertainty. Let's ask Lever. How's my... Yeah, with resistance BF4. Lever, can't you do something? Lever gives me an incredulous stare, but before she can say anything, Esther interrupts. No, wait. She tries to smile reassuringly. It's fine. You've already done enough. She unhooks the necklace and gives it to the smuggler. I can't help but notice that her hands are shaking.
Splendid. Seems like we are all set.
The little girl starts crying. Mama, I want to go home. Oh, give her the teddy bear. Here, you go. This little guy will keep you safe. Sophia looks bewildered but stops crying and hugs the teddy bear. He's a friend. As long as you hold on to him, you and your mother won't be in any danger. The girl nods timidly. She seems to have forgotten her troubles. For now. Thank you, Gerda. This means a lot. Now let's get back to business.
Indeed. Now, I suppose you're all welcome to stay. But no more than a week. Then I want you out of here. Let's pray that none of those Nazi pigs come snooping around until then.
Okay, we'll see. Oh, he's out, luckily. Okay, those two are there. Resistance is here. Why are we with the Danes still -1? I hate it. Bags. Potatoes? Not seen so many bags of sugar since before the war. What is this? A gramophone? Swing music, just like at the Resistance hideout. I guess this is the music of the underground. Okay. Here's still the door. I can't get through there. Oh, more stuff. A radio. It's shut off. A radio. They probably use it to listen to the BBC. Probably. The drawers. One of them is slightly ajar. Let's see. Many of these papers have been signed with the letter A. I wonder what that means. And the door. I doubt this room is on the inn's official list of lodgings. There could be not. I should give them some space while they get settled in. That's true. So let's talk to Liva. She looks tense and still, like a marble statue still. There doesn't seem to be much more I can do here. Listen, I should leave soon. She nods. Very well. The Resistance is grateful for your assistance this afternoon. You made the negotiation process run a lot more smoothly than I anticipated. You're proving to be quite a valuable addition to our group. Losing Anders was a heavy blow to our efforts against the Germans. He was a good man. He still is. She's quiet for a moment. Of course, but your husband knew what he was getting himself into. We all did. Eva clears her throat. Yes, as I said, highly unlikely that he comes out of them. I won't compromise our mission. Not again. Not after everything they did, so that I could... She tails off. Never mind that. Listen, if you continue to prove your worth, I'll consider redirecting our efforts to getting Anders out. She looks me over carefully. Despite your heritage, you've proven yourself a loyal sort. I hope we can count on you to assist us later this evening. Most definitely. Yeah, later this evening that was about the penicillin. But I don't want to give it to her, I think. I'm not sure.
It seemed that Midas Inn had become a refuge for those hiding from the occupation, albeit a costly one. They all had a common enemy, but uncommon goals. Some pushed for action, others for escape, but they shared a desire to remain hidden, even as German soldiers and sympathizers drank beer just one room away. How could anyone relax in a place like that?
That's a valid question. This one.
Mida and Nis were making a tidy sum from their guests. For them, this was an opportunity to profit instead of helping those in need.
Okay, wait again, but still no compassion. I don't like it. I don't like it. All of this on one day. Saturday, 10 p.m. Alright, we have one more place here to go.
I can't believe I'm betraying the doctor like this. But if I'm to see Anders again, I'll need to break in and steal the penicillin.
The penicillin seems to be the key, but I think that is something for next time. Which means for Monday. I have to call it here, unfortunately, because of health issues. So, thank you all very much for watching. And thank you once again, Gislik, for the raid. Much appreciated. I hope to see you all tomorrow for Film Farming. And this game, Gerda, will continue on Monday. It is a game which is quite challenging to play because of all the decisions I have to make. And everything has a very big effect on everything, it seems. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching and being here. Have a great Friday, a wonderful start to the weekend. And tomorrow, 15th UTC, we have farming. So, stay safe, stay healthy, stay out of trouble. Hope to see you soon again, and bye.